All right. Okay, now this video is for you if you are in Liberia, and this video here is for you. Now, have you ever thought about studying in Canada and working in Canada, and maybe like even about living in Canada? Now, maybe you have been thinking about taking advantage about world-class education. I'm talking about something on top the level. Maybe thinking about building up your career, or even experiencing new culture, or or even doing something for your future self or for your children. Now, well, this session here I'm about to lay on you is for you. Now, I'm the guy you want to be following because, to be frank, I'm here to encourage you. I'm the guy that will be encouraging you every day to find means of what? Studying, working, or even living in Canada. That means you must follow. More than two way. You know the reason? Because I will encourage you from Liberia. I want you to be in that country. That country not for you. I want to encourage you. I want you to see reason to tell yourself, you know what? I will make a move. I will go get world-class education. I will take on a new career. I will experience new living. So different in Canada. This session here, I don't want to bring it to you. I will lay everything on you. Even if you know somebody, if you're in the States or anywhere you know somebody that you want your relative to say, can relax. They call it play freedom. Then send in a video or share my information on it. Because I will be encouraging you to connect to Canada. Now, this session here, what I'm going to do is that I'm going to break it down for you. I'm going to give you 7 major points you need if you are living in Liberia and you want to come to Canada. You need to take advantage of that 7 major steps. Step 1, step 2, step 3, step 4, step 5, step 6, step 7. Once you take advantage of those steps, you will complete your journey. That's what we'll be starting from. Now, usually I do Facebook Live to discuss the kind of things then to encourage people to come. I want to build the Liberian community in Canada. I want to get experts Liberian, top Liberian coming together for us to be able to do good thinking for that country Liberia. For us to prepare the future Liberia that we want to see. I mean, group of people then. But you need the people then in the same environment where you live to, so they can see the kind of things that are happening, so they can be able to go and implement that thing. If you want to be part of that group, if you thinking the same way I'm thinking, then I'm your guy. Now, this is what I'm going to be giving a call what? Your pathway to Canada. There's 7 essential steps for any Liberian that want to study, you want to work, or you want to live in Canada. You need to follow the 7 steps. And the man I'm speaking to you today, your host, called GT Wadro. Well, I refer to me. Before I even meet the issue, before I even come to Canada, I want to dream about coming to Canada. I know a song, I hear a song from Celine Dion. That's what it takes. You go listen to that song from Celine Dion. When I hear a song, I hear a Celine Dion from Canada. That they put me easier, too late. I said, I got to see that play. I will tell you, I know you're in Liberia. You let America be there. Your America be there strong. Hear that people saying, I understand. I know Uncle said I Uncle. But if you want freedom, the place they call Canada, you can be staying in Canada, get the largest border in the world with the United States. So now you can be inside the area say in Canada, you ain't know what in America in Canada, because you ain't tell it different. That's how you looking at. But for this discussion here that you and myself are going to be having, we're going to be lecturing, be talking about, I'm going to be telling you what your pathway to Canada. The 7 essential steps that you need to do to go to Canada. Now, there's only one duty to my warrior. I was saying duty to my warrior from yesterday, today, and tomorrow. I'm getting my signature mark. If you watch me good, you keep looking at my mouth. You know I got a signature mark that everybody know me by. It can change. I mean. Okay. So, let's get to the point. Now, again, hello everybody. Welcome to this program. I'm very excited to be able to share the information with you. You know, usually I'll come on Facebook, I'll go live, I will talk, I'll encourage you, I will tell you about the good, the bad, and the ugly about Canada. It's just me. I have a platform called Inform Liberia today. I want to give you the information. I'm responsible to give you the nana. I'm responsible to lay all the get out on you. All the things that you're supposed to know. I'm the man that responsible to give it to you. So I want you to continue to follow the video. You know, I will encourage you. I will talk to you. We'll talk about many different things there. But these are things there for us to talk about how you can make your dream a reality. I have a platform I call from dream to reality. You can turn your dream into reality and come to Canada. Now, remember I said, have you ever thought about studying or working or even living in Canada? Then maybe sometimes some people say I want to take advantage of world-class education. Some people say, you know what, I want to build my career. I want to experience new culture in Canada. Now, this video here is for you. Now, I'm going to give you 7 major steps. You myself are going to walk through 7 major steps you need to take if you are living in Liberia. Or you know somebody living in Liberia, you want to assist that person for the person to be able to come to Canada. These are things that you need to go through this session. Now, that will be your pathway. And once you are aiming, say I want to get permanent residence in Canada, then these are things that you need to do. Whether you're thinking about applying for study to live in Canada, looking for a new job in Canada, or aiming say, you know, I want to be in Liberia, I want to apply for my permanent residence, it's possible. Then you got to go through the same step. This step I'm giving apply to everything that we need to do, go through. Now, let's break it down. We are number 7. Number one thing that you need to do, research your immigration pathway. Yeah. Research your immigration pathway. That means that engage with people that you want to work with, or people that you see in Canada, or people that are on a level, because you want to be thinking at same level. Now, some people say, now, how many people know somebody in Canada? Let's ask that question. Because when you're researching your pathway, you got to know somebody. First thing you want to do is that. How many people know somebody in Canada? If you know somebody in Canada, you know what I want to do? I want you to drop the thumbs up, or I want you to say something, say I know somebody. Or just put your hand on anything. That's one of the first things. Now, before you can pack your bag from Liberia and say, you know what, I'm going to pack my bag here out for the airport, the first thing we need to do, we need to research. Now, we need to research. The reason I say we need to research and other things like that, because if you want to come to Canada, as if I say, you know somebody in Canada, you say, no. You got to know somebody in Canada. Somebody got to be able to tell you about the place here. Or you got to do your research. You got to study. During our time, we need to go study. We need to do our research on the computer, spending time, just to know about what will come in, how the environment over there, and how you can be able to maneuver your way when you're on ground. Tell you what I do that. Now, before packing your bag, the first thing you want to do, research. Now, You planning to go to study in Canada, or you say I want to get a new skills. Now, they get skilled worker program, they get study in Canada, or maybe you saying that I want to get my permanent resident from here, like migrate straight to Canada. So in the DV other thing, they have the program now. Canada have many immigration pathways. But choosing the pathway that is right for you, you got to calculate. You got to be strategic. You got to know what's up, what's up. Now you're right there. You got to know. Now, for example, the study permit is for what? Student. Now, the express entry is for what? People who got skills, people who get talent, people who get job education already in the something there. These are what you think for. But they get different other things that you can work with. Remember, do your research. Good. Now, the next one, let's go to it there. You have to choose the right school or job. Remember, you're moving to another country. Most people come to Canada through these things. Either they come to learn to Canada through school, or they find a work, they come to Canada. But you have to be able to choose the right school and the job for you. Now, let's wait for a moment. Now, I know some of you are like, I'm not going to Harvard in Canada, or you know, no, I'm not going to spoil it for you. Let's be frank. This is no spoiler like that. Harvard is in the United States. But don't worry. Canada get top school in. When you talk about top-notch school that on top of the level, Canadian education and small education. Like, if you learn Canada or get any skill in Canada, do something in Canada, you on top of that. You on top there. I'm telling you. You on top there. You there. I will tell you. Now, if you are coming to Canada as a student, you will need to be able to pick up something we call your DLR, your Destination Learning Institution. DLR. The destination you want to go to. Your go-to learning institution, another way to say it, your destination learning or your destination learning institution. These are schools that provide, or school that is approved. Let's say the school that is approved by the Canadian government to welcome students. Yes. So you need, especially like any student, let's say international student. Let's make it that way because you're going to be coming from another place to play. So this is like a approved area by the Canadian government, recognize and be able to welcome international students. Now, research the school that you want to go to. And when you research the school that you want to go to, that offer the program that you want to do, with all the career or maybe your goals and things that you want to cover and things like that, all your dreams and stuff and things, then you can be able to come through the program. That's the next level you got to do. Choose the right school or the job that you want to do. If you get certain career you want to come for working here, research it, go through into there. Now, if you are applying for work, search for the job that match the skills that you get. So you say if you're a carpenter, if you're a techie guy, if you get skills, you can sew. If you're an accountant, if you're a financial guru, if you're somebody, an educator and thing, you're in the nursing area and thing like that, you need to find the job that will be able to match your skills, like your experience, thing where you've been doing, or something where you qualify, thing where you know that your strength that you can do. These are things that you want to find job to do. Then you need to make sure that your employer is willing to sponsor your visa. Because some people that can bring people here. But once that employer is standing by and willing to sponsor your visa, you come to Canada. That's another one. Now, another thing I want to give you is that the third one is going to be apply for admission. Now, if you come into school, you need to apply for admission. Everybody know that one. Or find a job. That's another way you can do that. Now, so for me, some of the questions I'll be asking myself is there, what are some of your career goals? You got to set the career goals. Because if you come in to find a job or you are trying to apply for school, you want to set up some career goals. You know, you want to be able to say that, you know, I'm ready. I want to do something. I want to be an engineer. I want to be a doctor. You know, these are jobs and stuff and things that we can do. Now, I want to know, what are some of your career goals? Drop your career goal here. Put it in the chat line. Let's see what some of the things. Let's see somebody. If you're a doctor, say I'm a doctor. You put your doctor thing here. If, you know, put it in the comment. Let's see. If you say that, oh, I'm a mechanic and to do your thing, put it there. Let's see it. Set your career goal. Because that will be putting you in after you do your research. Then, in your research, that way you kind of start finding some things then that you want to do. Then you go and choose your school that you want to go to, or you find a job that you want to go to. Then you finish now, it's applying for admission. Say, I want to get a job. You got to send out your resume. You got to send out your stuff. You want to go to school. You got to apply for admission and thing. So you will go ahead and you apply for the thing. Now, if you want to study, you will need in your application or the university or the college, and you will make sure to be able to meet all the academics requirements that university or that college will be offering to you. Now, more like if you, it depends on the language. Canada is now one of the things we need to be clear on. Canada is a French and English speaking country. Ce n'est pas le français. Hein? Oui? So, if you can speak French or English, it gives you advantage. So, after you do that, is that you will apply for your study, and you will need to be able to send your application to all the universities and the colleges. They have a website where they get Ontario College and University. The Ontario College and University is like a portal that you go in, put in all your school thing and all the school, all of them there. They got one for the university. They have one for the college and thing. All the schools then that have all that destination learning institution and thing, all of them are there. And you can be able to fill out your information, anything you need to send out, your transcript, your days, your die, your thing. All the things will be able to be there. It will be there that you just need to just scan your document and just put it there. And once you send your application off, all the school that you're thinking about, all of them will be there. They'll be there to be able to assess you, and they can go there to see your transcript, they can see your file, and to do, you don't need to be carrying paper, you know, everything you can be doing like, bro. You carry one of people, go submit, no. All your things, just scan. Any question that you're supposed to answer with regard to the school, your learning, thing like that, everything will be set up. It will be your whole portal that will be set up for you. And the portal sometimes will be open all day for 2 years, and you have to pay into it. So you got to be able to register yourself into the portal. You have access to all those things, then you start filling all your necessary information and things for you to be able to do that. Now, if you are going to work or start applying for job in the field, or if you are going to work in Canada, I want you to start applying for job in the field that you think that you trust yourself. You can make things happen. You that guy, when you work in that area, people say, yes, there are a lot of Canadian job banks out there. That jobs are out there. And there are a lot of agencies here that they provide jobs. They let the agency do the screening of the people. Then they bring them here on job things. You can find some of the things where you need to do your what? Research. I give you valuable information here. The information here, it costs money. Serious money. It costs money, but I'm giving it here to you. You gotta know you need it. If I were you in that same position, I wish that you can do the same thing for me here too. That's why I'm sharing the information for. Now, so after you finish going through your research, your immigration pathway, and what we're doing, Then you go ahead and do what? You choose the right school or job that you want. Then when you finish choosing the right school or job that you want, the next thing you're going to do is what? You're going to apply. Admission for the school, find the job that you want. Good. Then the one going to go to the fourth one going to do is that you have to be able to what? Secure your financing. Now, who else dream about living abroad but wonder how much it will cost them? That's a good question. No, coming to Canada requires some financial planning. I'll tell you the truth. You know, I remember I used to sell gasoline. I used to change money. I used to sell clothes. I used to do all type of things. We sell cigarettes. We do all the hustling. And I was sitting down working and going to school. And I wanted to come to Canada desperately. So, when I hustle small, I won't beg on me. I used to keep my money on me. After I filled my passport, I want more bag on me. I used to keep cash on me. I said, anytime, any moment, any to doing, I want to be able to afford myself and give it. So now you got to play. You got to say, I want to do this. You got to pray about it too. It's in the mind. Mindset. Traveling on your anything. You got to be ready. And the hustle that I was doing is it get us started to where we wanted to be. Today, we're sharing this story with you. You can do the same. I'm telling you, you can do the same thing. If I, what you can do it, you can do it. I'm telling you. No. Coming to Canada require money, oh? Expensive. Information I give you, none of them are people to give it to you. Hourly for you to just say assessment was lawyer that about $400 Canadian dollar will cost you. Session with somebody just to sit there and see what like assessment. It will cost you money. By giving you free information because I know you need it. And I wish that you could do the same thing for me if I was there. That's what we're here for today. And my mission. When I left from Liberia, I said, God, if maybe come to the country, I will provide information to people to come out and encourage your children in the time so they can be part of it. So they can enjoy the land of freedom what I'm doing right now. Now, you will need to be able to show, when you come to Canada, you will need to be able to show proof of finance. You need to be able to show your proof of financial support for the institution. When you go to school here, you got to pay a school fee. Your accommodation, your living place in Canada is expensive. It ain't cheap. You don't know student kind of sleeping all around the place. It's boy to do it. If you can't reach out to do it, they'll sell you back. So you got to check all those things. It's expensive. It ain't fun. It costs real cash, but it's an investment. It's a high-class investment for you and your future self. Don't ever look at the money. Take advantage of it. I know it's expensive, but it is an investment. Now, if you are going to be applying for work, you need to ensure that you have enough fundings to be able to cover your movement. Talking about your family, looking for scholarship, and preparing for some financial documentation, anything to get it ready. You got to start covering all the areas where you need to do your research. Looking for work, you can find scholarship. You can prepare yourself. You need to look for all this more money. These are things that you need. So I talk about it that you're securing your what? Your finance. That's number 4. Secure your finance. Now let's go to number 5. Oh, number 5. Now number 5 is the part where most of you won't trouble about. You ain't ready to do that one. Now where I let to bring people in to be assist with that one. So, number 5 is for you to be able to gather your documents. Gather your document. Don't be like me. When I forget my when I forget my document back in the days, I was missing something. No, the first time I wanted to come to Canada, I forget one of my documents, important document. I forget my police clearance. At that time, I had a background as a police officer, but I wasn't going as an officer. So I felt I didn't need police clearance, but I forget my police clearance. I left for all the way Liberia. I get on bus, taxi. I drove all the way, miles away, days. We sometimes just now, it came a time I was driving with flat on the road. I had a point in this moment, parents, so you know, I tell you from experience, thing what I go through. Anything what the way I'm saying it is, I'm a Labrador understand. If it's not for you, you're not understand. Thank you. Now, I could kind of refine, make it slow and for other people to get it in, but I'm focusing on special group of people because these are the people I ought to talk to, I ought to reach to them, that where I get my strength at, that where I can relate to. So, I tell you back in the day, look, we went all the way from Liberia, we all the way to Guinea. Submit our document. No police clearance. Police clearance. Police clearance. Sometimes when you forget your document, it can even make you to miss your flight. Now, you will need to be able to gather all your necessary documents that you need. If you are going to be coming to Canada as a student, you will need to get like an admission letter from your school. You need to get a proof of funds. You need to be able to get your passport, your P. And you need to get some small major documents and things. Any other document thing that you think you can think about, put it together. Maybe I'll come and bring all my small certificate and all my little small things I do while in laboratory. All the things I include everything there. When I go to the place, I come to the place, while I travel, I do that thing. I put all the small people together, I bring it there. Because you need those things. So, gather all the necessary documents that you think you can get. For school, for your school, or for work. Now, if you are going to be applying for like work, because to get a work permit in Canada, it can lead you to be a permanent resident too. That's another way. Now, you will need to be able to provide your documentation for work that you're going to be applying for. You need to be able to show your offer letter. So sometimes the company that you want to recruiting a spell will send your offer letter. You need to be able to show that. You need to be able to show police clearance. I offer letter, but when they didn't have police clearance. Then sometimes you got to show medical examinations for some important things. And when it comes to that, and some important job related issue, you got to be able to show that. And don't worry about medical. Say, oh, I in Labrador, I do my medical. Right on the street there. Now, same man I can do the embassy on. He can do the same work for the Canadian embassy for medical. So you don't need to worry about that thing. So for your job era, put all your job document, your resume, your one you can call your CV, put all that small thing together, all your small certificate, scan and put it together. You have a portal there. You can submit those things and get ready for you. Police clearance, remember, get your police clearance. Very important. Any medical examination, another thing, put it together and thing, prepare it, get it ready for it. Now is number 5. Now let's go over the countdown again. Now, number 1, research your pathway. I know you know somebody in Canada. 2, choose the right school or the job for you. 3, apply for admission if you're going to school. Job, find a job offer. Now, 4, secure financing. Traveling is expensive. Living in another country is expensive. So you got to budget. You got to be prepared. 5, gather information. Gather all your documentation that you need. Don't forget, bring all your necessary documents because you will need them. And for school, you need to show what? Admission letter, proof of funds. You need to do some all other small things you got to submit. For work, you need to show some medical stuff, resident, documentation, and things. You need to get all those small things ready. Number 6. Now, I want you to take number 6 as It's an advantage. A lot of people get it. Take the language test. Always encourage people there. How you going to know? There are certain things out there cannot provide for people. Now, they have a language test out there they call IELTS. Any country you want to try right now, America, Great Britain, any Australia, any advanced country you want to go to right now, they provide IELTS, they provide TOEFL. Now, let's do a mini English test. I want you to tap, let's do some kind of language test before I go through the whole language thing. Now, the language test I want you to do is that, right now, let's do a test, I want you to tap the word succeed. Because in the name of Jesus, you succeed. I say, I claim in your life that you succeed to come to Canada. Receive it. Take it. Receive it. You got to pray about it. I come to Canada, I have my small blue Bible in my pocket. I need to recite my psalm. I need to be working some. Working with some in my pocket and reciting anything about work. Because I want to travel. I want no distraction. That's what you should do. Now, I want you to tap succeed. If you think you are ready to come to Canada, tap it raise at it. But succeed. Say, I will succeed to come to Canada. If you believe it, it will happen. My begin to tell you, when you reach to the town, want to travel, we need to take water and put it down. Read your one pastor and maybe preach it for how to drink it. To believe that we come to Canada and you do it. I'm not joking. I see what I'm telling you. Serious thing. Serious thing I'm telling you so. Enough fun. Now, to come to Canada, you have to take the language test. Now, you must be able to prove that you can speak English or French. Now, a boost to that if you can speak both French and English. Oh no, I will hug you. Now that you also, because if you can speak both French and English, you will do more in here. Just by you speaking two languages, like more money. It put you in a different class. Different class. Now, this test then that you have to take, the language test, is for your listening, speaking, writing, and where's the other one? Listening, speaking, writing. One more. What am I forgetting? One more there. Spelling. Listening, speaking. It's an attitude test. It's just something to be able to understand whether you ought to take some instruction when you're at work or when in school where you ought to meet the certain requirement. Now, the test I'm talking about, you have to take tests like IELTS. It's an international language only. You want to travel anywhere. Once you take IELTS, you get up grade points. They get certain points you can start with anything. But once you go and you're able to present yourself in, IELTS can be taken in Sierra Leone and Freetown. I know why the people in Liberia want to try to put IELTS in the place there. Or you can do the TOEFL. The TOEFL test is that they used to give the TOEFL test in Liberia before. The guy I used to do, I know they say he traveled there when I try to see, they say he traveled. You're like, oh, the Iranian. You need to find a way. I'm trying to find a way to get in touch with university so we can find means to set up a testing center. It will make it easy. Look, some people that I talk to, I have sent people to people go to Ghana, people going to Sierra Leone to go take the test for them to be able to come here. Some of them went through it, some of them passed, some of them come here, and things like that. But it's out there. But I don't feel it necessary as Liberian for you to be able to travel miles away to go study for test. You got to sit there in the testing center when you register. You'll be there one day. You know, so now because you got to prepare for the test. And you get special training. You even get apps for it. But to set up the testing center is cheaper. Any school, anybody watching anything, you get an instructor, you get university, they want to find a way to set up that testing center. I know how to do it. I know the necessary step because that's something I've been researching and which I pray that one day we can have it in abroad. So you mustn't be going far place to spend all that money to be going other everything. And that's going to be making money. Because they will be receiving something to set up the testing center is not hard. The only thing we need a computer lab. What you see today, I'm into the investment of providing computer lab to schools in Liberia. Once your school wants computer lab, I can send my team there. We do the whole assessment. We go through our necessary agreement and stuff and things. We try to set it up there. At the age right now, everybody needs access to computer. Personal computer, at least you got to do something, advance yourself. In Liberia, when I was there, they testing things. I'll take my personal laptop and computer and carry it around and help people. It's not really necessary on that level. But if you have a place that people can go to, and we get people that already know how to treat and set up these things, we can do it. Now, the Tofet, and they got another one, they call it CFIT. Some kind of name they gave for it. That's another testing thing. Now, this testing center here will be able to provide your grades and stuff and things and send it to see whether you qualify. Now, the test and I think the other one should be for people who want work. Like if you're working, that way they can check your background, you can provide anything. Because every test, they get tests for academics. Let me clear that part. They get tests for academics, and they get tests for trade people. You understand? They split into two. So looking for skills and trade people then. And at the end, I will tell you why you should take advantage of the thing. It's not me saying that the Canadian people want people to come here. They have a whole lot of program out there that they try to encourage people, but Canada want to bring skills and smart and trade people in here, advanced, experienced people in, so they can be able to dominate the job market with qualified people. That's why they're building. That's why you see you have to go through all the tests and things to be prepared. Both French and English, the testing is there. And there are tricks there where you can take the test. I can show you the thing, how you can pass the test, you can prepare yourself. They get people that can train you and all. Now, so if you do the IELTS, the TOEFL, or the other test for the job and thing, you'll be good. And then once you complete the testing thing, you can start your application. Now, and you can always start practicing soon. There are a lot of practicing material there. They even have apps for the thing. So the time you spend on Facebook, all that thing, you download the app and be prepared for your lay, speaking English and your reading. Yeah, reading, listening, speaking, and writing. That is full. Your reading skill, your speaking, your listening and writing. They all want to have it for different things, but it's very simple. It's all aptitude tests. Now I'm great. You know that I am learning thing where you get and looking at wires. You're looking at wire or wires. All right, I'll call it. Good. So now let's go to the last one on this list. Now number 5. So we did what? Let me see. We did I said 7, so we did 6. So number 1 is research your pathway. Number 2 is choosing the right school or the job or finding the right job. And number 3 is applying for your admission or finding the job that you want. Then number 4 is securing your financing. Traveling expensive. Then number 5 is gathering your documents that you want to use to travel. Then number 6, we talk about taking the test, the language assessment test. Here you gotta know what to do. You can't jump and start working somewhere. Oh, I don't work. How they operate? They don't operate that. Good. So before the kind of now number 7 is applying for your visa. Now, applying for your visa. No, it is okay if you made it this far in the video here, because I know it's a long video. Or whether you got discouraged while saying certain things, just drop out and decide to just do it and left for you. Now, it is time for us to get to the real D visa. Everybody want. The day I saw my visa, I'll show you my Canadian thing. I had laugh. I had laugh anyway, right? I can't buy. I can't buy. Tell me. Bring by. I can't buy. I'm going to make it from dreams to reality. No. Thank you for taking your time, following the video all the way to the time. The last one is for you to be able to apply for your visa. Now, this is the real deal. This is what people want. Because you want a visa. Now, finally, now, once you have all your documents, your job offer letter, your admission letter, and you pass your test, you get your grade points in the iron thing, then which means, I would say, congratulations, my friend. Congratulations. You are ready for your Canadian visa. Your visit to Canada, it will be official. Canadian immigration, the website is already there. And we're ensuring that you're getting the right file because you already finished covering all the things. You ready? There will be no means, no any kind of means that they will say to deny you or for you not to get visa. No. You will get your thing. They'll pick up the website there. You're already going through all your necessary steps and things. And you finish passing your thing, you get a mission letter, get a job offer, you do your language assessment thing. You ready? You ready to apply for visa and say, let go. Because everything that, as long as they ask that question, as long as somebody, because once you complete that thing, as long as nobody will get, as long as you just drop that thing to see, everything will just come on the computer, even you have to be patient. The process, it takes time. It's a whole process. So now we apply for anything, the Canadian Post, you say, oh, come by in 2 weeks, 3 weeks down, say 27 time, or 4 weeks, 3 weeks. Once you come out to do that, how to get on your file. That's how you get your stuff going, my friend. Very easy to do. Now, we shouldn't take your time too much, okay? So I'm going like 45 minutes into the thing. I'm going to say I left to talk about Canada every day. I want to encourage you. You should me. I'm the guy. If you know, I tell you, as you want to begin, I say you know somebody in Canada, you know me. You know me in Canada. I know you. I will talk to you and encourage you. Now, let's wrap everything up now. Now, so I started here by telling you about Canada and steps that you can take to come to Canada. How I started the whole thing. I tell you, I want to encourage you for you to come to Canada. Because I feel it's the right thing you'll be doing. For yourself and for your future self. You just say you know that. If you don't want to come to Canada, then the video is not for you. If you are in Liberia and don't want to come to Canada, then the video is not for you. Now, those steps that I mentioned, I say you must do certain major steps. If you want to make your Canadian dream from dream to reality, if you want for it to come true, number one, research your pathway. Number two, choose the right school or job for you. Number three, apply for admission letter or job offer. Number four, secure financing. Traveling is expensive. And number five, gather all your necessary documents that you need to take with you to travel. You need passport, you need all your mail, all this moment thing I put it together. Number six, I want you to go and take the language assessment test. And I say you gotta be both person to do the thing. I get answering certain questions. They get apps, they get things out there that people can use to prepare you to take the thing. They get it for trade, they get it for skills, they get it for academics, they get it for different things there. They get banded for it. You get a job when you can take to get your knowledge into certain things. How you can get a job offer or get an admission letter. The last one is applying for your visa. And the last one. Now, I know this might seem like a long process. You say long, but if you follow this step carefully, you can make it to Canada. And I'll tell you, I will be here. I will be here every step of the way to guide you, to support you. I will be here. Now, if you have any questions, I want to drop in the comment section. Follow me, GTW on TikTok. Reach out to me. But don't forget, one of the things is that do not forget to share the live video. Anyone you know who is thinking about moving to Canada, who wants to come to freedom, land of the free, then share the video with them. Today, I want to say thank you for joining me. We will be back. I will be back with some useful tips. The next time you see me, I will give you some useful tips, something that you can use to come to Canada through your steps. And remember the name. Thank you very much. I want you to stay informed, stay focused, and keep dreaming big. Dream big about coming to Canada. Dream about it. See yourself here. If I come to Canada, I'll picture myself in Canada. It's in the mind. You can do it. Thank you for joining me today. Thank you. Now, before I go, I want to do something. I want to do a call to actions. Tell all which step you are right now. Come on here, step. If you on step one right now, say I research or I finish researching, put it there. The next thing I want to do, I want you to let a video. Like the video. Other people say, "What a video put there?" So let me see. If you find the video helpful to you, like it. Now, share the video here to help somebody else achieve the Canadian dream. That's all I want you to do. Now, the reason you see me coming here, I want to help somebody else succeed or achieve their Canadian dream. Thank you very much. Inform Liberians today. We're not here, but we are here. Hashtag to you, my friend. Peace. I'm not. But be blessed. I love you. Respect. Work in Canada, study in Canada. Inform Liberia today. Bye-bye.
I'm feeling the vibes with originalhits.com.
Get it, no pleasure. Yeah.